Hello, everybody. How is everybody? I think it's Saturday. I honestly have no clue. I assume it's Saturday because I went live at 3:30. I fell asleep last night on the couch, and then it was weird. It was like a nap, but it was unintentional. And then I woke up and played some more Baldur's Gate 3, and then I went to bed. And then I didn't get up until shortly before stream time. So my sleep schedule is, as always, forked. Naps are not allowed to happen. Anyway, let me say hello. Let me first say, Elixir, thank you so very much for 32 months. Excellent, wonderful. I am extremely, extremely grateful for you continuing to hang out here and be a mod. That is amazing. Thank you much. Shadows of Life, it is great to see you. I am Puddle Glum. Hopefully Hyrule is treating you well. Anybody else that I have missed, welcome. Saturday stream actually happened this week. And yeah, I have morning voice right now. I'm presently talking, but have not warmed up my vocal cords in any way. It's not great. I apologize. But I managed to actually have enough energy to do the Saturday, which means we're going to progress with Worlds of Ultima, the Savage Empire, and take us that little bit closer to finally getting to play Worlds of Ultima 2 Martian Dreams, which has been the goal since my very first ever stream. Progress? Indeed. Yes, it's a new word. I just made it up. Was just watching two monster fight. I mean, sure, fight. Is this a fight that I should be aware of? I don't know. I have been playing Baldur's Gate 3 in my non-stream time. I have made it into the Underdark. I won't say much more because I don't want to spoil anything, really. I know that most people are aware that the Underdark exists. In Hyrule. I'm curious about BG3, and I want to see where the story goes. I want to see how it ties into 1 and 2. I've come across books that reference them. It's got to be a continuation narratively. Like those are clearly events that happened in the past. But I'm curious. Oh, I can't just say that I'm playing it without telling you about my character. Well, my character is a half-drow, Oath of the Ancients paladin. I might have a photo. It's weird. I normally don't go like paladin to me feels like a martial class, and I don't normally go that way. I usually do mages, but for, I don't know, actually getting into this game, I struggled a little bit with doing it with the mages, and so I ended up with a paladin. Do I not have a photo of my character? How is that even possible? I broke my oath by having compassion for someone. And am working my way towards, well, no, I actually just re-swore my oath, but that was mainly because I got a really, really nice longsword and wanted to change from Great Weapon Master so I could maximize use of the longsword, but in order to like change my class and pay the 100 in order to do that, I couldn't be an oathbreaker. So I had to re-swear my oath in order to make that change. I don't have a screenshot of my character. I could. I mean, I could show you my character if I... Wait, there's another update? What do you mean update queued? Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream. There's apparently another update in BG3. I did. The one I put in the Discord was not the one that I've ultimately ended up playing. That was the one I created and intended to play. Gosh, when was that? Was that on the games channel? Although it looks quite similar because I liked that look. Yeah, that was a sorcerer that I made. I used the same hairstyle, but we'll give Steam a second here. It wants to update. It decided that there was another BG3 update. I'll open the game and at least show you the character. I'm not going to play BG3 on stream right now because we're going to be playing Worlds of Ultima: The Savage Empire. And hopefully I don't destroy my computer by opening too many things at once. I also don't know that this set of scenes has anything set up to be able to share. Golly gosh, I am not prepared for doing what I'm doing right now. It's fine. It's not going to be an issue at all. What do I need to make this happen? I am going to attempt something. I do not know whether it will be successful. So we'll see. Not anymore. Can you all still see me? It's all good. Your visuals are good, and now you can hear me? I hope. Excellent. Okay. Next step in attempting to show you the game I had not prepared to put on screen today. All right. I don't think. See, this is what happens when I did not prepare. Oh my gosh! It's 16-bit Eric. Hello! Welcome! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I love that emote. The star thing. I love that. Yeah. My computer was set up to capture Control, not this game. So you're not going to have game audio at the moment. But that's okay, because we're not actually playing the game. I'm just showing you my character. Because you said I couldn't talk about the character without sharing. So that's what's happening. It's loading very slowly, but it is loading. It's a slow, it's a long loading screen. There we go. Okay. I don't know the best way to like show my character, like in an up close, but this is my character that I've been playing. Level 16, or level 6. Level 16. That's more further than the game goes. Level 6, Oath of the Ancients Paladin. I have some nice armor. And I got a lovely new sword. I won't talk too much about them because that would be spoilers. But yeah. I wish. Oh yeah. Nope, we're not going there. I don't know how to like do a like on the character creation screen. There's a great spot to grab a character shot, but I completely didn't do that. So anyway, today though is retro gaming day. So I'm leaving that. And we're going back here. Hang on one. Okay. The music. Maybe? No? Okay. Ha! Okay. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. It says I have 88 hours in that game so far. Wow, I have been rambling for quite a bit of time. Tomorrow, I mean, I've got my full normal stream schedule happening this week. So retro games today. Tomorrow is Mass Effect Andromeda. Wednesday. No, I've skipped Monday. Tomorrow's Mass Effect Andromeda. Monday, we are going to attempt to start the DLC of Outer Wilds. Because the Ash Twin project is the only thing we have left in the main game. And so the plan is to do DLC of Outer Wilds starting tomorrow. Before, of course, raiding over to Althaven for the Streampunks and Legacy of Silver Creek, because if you didn't know, I'm kind of a big fan of the Streampunks. And then Wednesday, we're actually returning to the archival materials about the nuclear ship Savannah that we looked at the end of July, and they were really interesting, and we only looked at like 2 documents, and I have a bunch more documents, so we're gonna look at more of them on Wednesday. But today is a game from 1990, I think, that mixes Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World with a pulp detective novel. So, like, it's been like 2 weeks since I did a Saturday stream. I don't remember how to do anything. All right. Background music is gone. Let's journey on. Does anyone remember what we were doing? Because if you don't, then you're right in line with me, because I don't remember at all. Although we appear to be in Tixtecatl, the home of the Nawatla. Let's take a look at my notes and see what's going on. All right, we have had, we brought the Sakra on board. We did the quest for the Barab. We've done the Yolaru quest, and the Disqueequee quest, the unfortunate Disqueequee. The Kurak quest of rescuing Aila that we got at the very beginning of the game has been a lengthy one. That one is not so easily done. Okay, so if we want to just continue, let's see. I think the Baracco are probably the next ones that we should visit. Or we could, no, the Urali is going to be a more complicated. So I'm thinking we head to the Baracco village if I can figure out how to get there. Although it looks like there's just a path to follow. So, yeah. I'm looking to see if I have any notes that tell me what I was supposed to do next. Oh yeah, apparently we need to give a blue stone to Puru to cure him, and a blue stone to Tuomax to cure him. I don't remember why, though. Why do we care? Oh, Tuomax is the drum maker. Yeah, we definitely need to cure him. I don't remember what's up with Tapuru, or even who he is. So let's, did I write that down? I don't know. I don't know. There are multiple mentions of Tupuru, but I don't recall who that is, or... Well, we'll find out. Anyway. All right, why are we in... Also, wow, I have no hit points. What happened? What happened? Why do I have no hit points? 10 berries, 1 tortilla, empty jar, magnesium ribbons. Wow. I do not recommend taking 2 weeks off of a game and then attempting to sulfur, potassium nitrate. This is gunpowder. Yeah. Rubies. I have 1 emerald. Wow. I I really don't remember what I was doing. Green fruit, fishing rod. Okay, whatever. Let's. All right, we're at the palace. Why am I at the palace? I can't see any reason to be at the palace, so let's not be. If I'm here and I want to go there. Also, I could. Ooh, yeah, let's talk to Jimmy. That's Jimmy whips out his notebook and flips it to the correct page. Okie dokie. Ever since you started talking about uniting the tribes and talking to their chiefs, I've been taking notes. Here's what I've got. Alaron of the Kuraks wants you to rescue his daughter Aila from Dardan the Huge. And don't pretend that you don't have some more personal motivation for that mission, Ayakano pal. You've already come up with a squad's worth of swords for the Yolaru, so their chief Apaton is in. You've already gotten the medicine to fix the Nakai. To fix up Nakai, so the son of, or who's the son of Balakai, chief of the Barabs. So you're in like Flynn with the Barabs. We've already belled the cat, or the T-Rex, for the Disqueaquee, so their chief, Chaffblum, is now your dear friend, and I'm still single. He draws a hand across his brow, wiping away imaginary nervous sweat. Moctopodle, who's the deposed king of the Nawatla, wants to be king again, which means running Huitlapakti out of town, at the very least. Moctopodle thinks that Huitlapakti won't go without a big bloody fight. Wish I had a tank or something. Wish I had a tank or something. Okay. Also, this wasn't the accent I was going for, and it's got a mix of Minnesota in it. Whatever. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, which was chewing on his little cousins, the Sakra, is dead of a terminal migraine. So the Sakra King, Siskar, will help on your mission, assuming you can understand anything he says. Well, that's the list, boss. Jimmy flips his notebook shut. All right. Sure. It's interesting. This is like the very first of these games that actually had like in-game quest tracker. I prefer my note. As useless as they have been on this day. I know there's a path. This should be the path. No? Rarg! Oh, I don't know. Follow the yellow brick road? Also, if I could find the little teleporter thing, it might get me to the Baracco. Anyway, whatever. Let's explore the world and see if we can't be killed by some dinosaurs. I mean, see if we can't save the day. I hope, as I said at the beginning, that everybody is having a good weekend. I think we're supposed to get some rain. Rain would be good. Where does that path go? Why is this path here? Well, I did say let's see if we can't be killed by some dinosaurs. I forgot I had like no hit points. Yeah, no. Still kind of sick, but done with work for the weekend. Done with work for the weekend is good, especially when you've been sick and work requires you to talk. There's got to be somebody willing to heal me. My realm is still set up for Dino Day. Okay, here's a silly idea. Let's see if the big bad guy here will heal me. Apparently not. Because he's not a real shaman. I mean, I don't think you can ever have too many dinos. Wait. Would the guy that they put in prison, who is supposed to be the real shaman, could he heal me? Probably not. They probably have his idols, so he probably can't do magic right now. Ah. Yeah, no. Not doing that. Okay. How do I heal myself again? I know it's possible. I feel silly. I feel like I have completely messed up everything because I've forgotten how to do everything by not playing for 2 weeks. It's fine though. There's a chart here that will tell me what I need to know. We learned it once. Talk. Using shamanistic magic. Oh, you can't see this. All right. Healing. Gorilla Skull and Pinde. Let's maybe heal before I get killed by dinosaurs in the middle of the night. I gave myself 8 more hit points. That's good. Partly. All right. See if that helps me reach a village with an actual shaman. Now I remember. We kept being killed by the giant ants. That's what happened last time. But also, why is this path here? Where does it go? On the map, just ends. And I guess it sort of just ends. Hey, what's all this? What is this? A shaman? What is this? You see a scowling, round man with a strange look in his eyes. The rotund man looks at you evilly and makes strange barking noises at you. I asked his name. He flutters his hand in front of your face and then pokes you in the eyes. Tuomax, and don't forget it. He pronounces it Tumash. Oh, okay, so Tumash. Tumash. Hello, notes. We need to give him a blue stone. I thought he was the drum maker. From underneath his ragged garments, he draws a pair of club-like weapons. Tumash makes drums and drumsticks. To demonstrate, he brings one down on your head, which makes a ringing bonk noise. Oh gosh, is he one of the Disqueaquee? You want a drum made? Yes. You want a small drum or a large drum? Ooh, I think we want a large one, but... With his drumsticks, he beats out a melodious tattoo on your forehead. You want a large drum or a really large drum? Does he make barbecue drumsticks? I don't know. Maybe he makes vanilla drumsticks? As long as they're not mint chocolate, that'd be okay with me. Although I prefer the ones without nuts. Drumsticks. One of my favorite ice cream treats. Let's see. I said really large drum. He sticks his face in your ears and emits several short barking noises. You want just a really big drum or the biggest drum? Well, biggest, obviously. Because in this case, size matters. Well, why didn't you say so? Let Tumash think. He struggles at it a while. Tumash tries to think, but nothing happens. Finally, he shrugs and gives up. Wait! Tumash has it! You must bring Tumash hide for drumhead. Then Tumash can make biggest drum. He looks around him. Only one place to build biggest drum. Do you know where that is? He flutters his hand in front of his face, but now, wise to him, you block his attempt to poke your eyes. Yeah, he's definitely one of the Disqueaquee. That's right, Hill of the Drum, right here. Bring Tumash, hide for drumhead to Hill of the Drum, and Tumash will make biggest drum. It took me so long to figure out what kind of drumsticks you were talking about. It's too far into thinking about chicken drumsticks. Yeah, no, the ice cream treat. They're one of my favorite treats, but sadly, They used to just be available with peanuts on them. And that's fine. I just don't really like peanuts that much. And then they had a second variety that didn't have the peanuts, but a third of the drumsticks in the package were mint ice cream. And being allergic to the mint flavorings didn't work for me. Now they have the crunch ones that don't have peanuts. They have the they have other stuff, crunch bar, I guess, instead of peanuts. And they come in vanilla fudge, and vanilla caramel. I like them a lot. I don't buy them often. Okay, we have some keywords to ask about. Really just, let's see, hide. Hide? Is something fierce nearby? He pulls his furs up over his head. Oh dear. Hill of the Drum, not far from Nawatla Stone City, northwest of city. He points east. He thinks about it and corrects, pointing south. No, wait! This is the hill. Don't be so confusing. Huh? I want to give him a blue stone. I have a blue stone. Hide. A variant of duck. Yes. I mean, you can see just from the shape of his head what he looks like. He is one of the Three Stooges characters. Oh, Tantarolus! Thank you for the hello. It's great to see you. I hope that you also have a great weekend. Okay. Maybe I cannot give him a blue stone. I have blue stones, don't I? I know we collected them. Who has them? Aha! How do I? The only thing I can think of is I have to... I don't know if it matters. He seemed able to do... no. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. He was one of the ones that got tricked into thinking that he was... that he had lost his mental faculties. And needs a blue stone to cure him, but apparently I cannot give him a blue stone, so... I would also surmise that since he is one of the actual like Three Stooges characters probably can't cure him of his affliction. I was hoping that we would not have to interact with the Disqueaqueat at all anymore. And then, of course, they made one of the Three Stooges characters a requirement of finishing the game. Yes, village. Of course, they get here right at nighttime when the shaman who will cure us is probably asleep. You're not the shaman. You? Yes. Wait, Mosagon is still busy? What? Speak to Mosagon again when you have less time. What the heck? I don't... Why was that? I have no idea why he was uninterested in assisting us. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I just had thought that I could go to any of the shamans and get healing. Apparently not. Have I met me? I look like trouble? Well, you know. Also, hi, Herb. I hope that your stream went well today. I completely, like, I slept until just before my stream started. So that means that I missed yours. There, down the ladder, but that doesn't help me. Sleeping in is almost always the correct, yeah, nearly always the correct response. I mean, Saturdays and Sundays are very difficult to get up. Yeah, I have to cross. I'm struggling a bit with the game today because it's been like 2 weeks since I played and I've forgotten everything. Okay, look, game. Stop putting people in my way. Okay, okay. I don't like the look of a red and yellow striped snake. That seems dangerous. Actually don't have to work tomorrow. Sleep. Oh gosh, Puddle Club, I'm so sad that you have to put up with those people all the time. But yes, for you, especially with having been ill, sleeping in is very definitely the right choice. It's weird. I have gone so since I got my ADHD diagnosis and started taking like medication, it's just a regular part of my day, and I'm used to being able to like focus better and actually like, yeah, it's been a good thing. And now I'm having to decide which days I take medication because I have like 6 pills left, and the pharmacy was like, "Oh, yeah, that's on long-term back order." When my new prescription went in, because the Adderall shortage has started to impact other medications now, and so I can't get mine right now. And waking up is harder. I don't know. You get paid and have decent health insurance, so you can't complain. Well, I mean, you could complain, but I understand what you're saying. And everybody's asleep. Yeah, and with these medications, especially like ADHD meds, end up being on their scheduled substances, so there are a lot of additional like restrictions and regulations around them. So it's not like I can just go to the next pharmacy and like have my prescription transferred if they happen to have it in stock. I have to, if I want to actually I would have to locate a pharmacy that had the medication, and then contact my doctor and have my doctor write out a new prescription to that pharmacy, because since they're controlled substances, the prescription cannot be transferred. And it's just they're out of the dosage that was prescribed to me. They have pills in smaller dosages that would combine to make the dosage I was prescribed, but they can't just give me that. My doctor would have to write out 2 prescriptions, one for each of the 2 dosages that would need to be added together to make up what I'm supposed to take. But the doctor's office isn't sure my insurance would cover both of them if we tried that. So, and I did not successfully executive function enough to proactively address the problem over this past week. You're the chieftain. You don't heal me. I need the shaman. Who is in one of the buildings. I'm still just trying to get healed. This is pathetic. I thought it was this building, but it's not. Although we have progressed towards the destination I was planning to go to. You, please, make me better again. Huh. I didn't even have to ask. He just made me better. Now that's what I was looking for. Okay. The latest saga I had with meds on backorder ended up being the final straw with your old doctor. Med in question was a combination med. It was out. There's another combination med that's essentially equivalent, but instead he wrote you a script for only one of the meds and at half the dose. That's... Why? That seems very counterproductive. Like, at least it's not like a medication that I absolutely have to have in order to continue living, although it is a medication that enables me to actually get things done and like function in society, which I don't know how much it enables me to function in society according to society's rules, for the most part. Like, I'm me. I've always been me. I'm not as good at doing things the way that society would prefer that I do them without the medication. Ended up going to urgent care for something unrelated and they took vitals. Found out that things were significantly out of whack, of course, which they wouldn't have been if the doctor had gotten the right meds in the first place. Yeah. That I can definitely understand. It's self-care time. I will... Wow. Thank you, Elixir. Why did the scary music start? What was the trigger for the scary music? This is like fight music. I I think we have learned that the fight music doesn't actually mean a fight. But it gets me every time. By the way, I'm following the map. We started off today in Titchacatl, which is the giant stone city, a little bit south of center of the map. Went up through the Yolaru village over to the Kurak village, which is where the game starts. Got healed. And now I'm following the path northward and westward to the Barako village. So we can find out what we need to do for them in order to get them to agree to ally with all of the other tribes to defeat the Myrmidons. We're a pulp detective novel character in Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World, uniting all of the tribes together in order to fight what's essentially an existential threat to them all. In the form of giant ants that are trying to kill them all. Okay. Lovely. Somehow I always arrive everywhere in the middle of the night, um, and don't get to talk to the people. And that's not just in game. I arrive everywhere in the middle of the night IRL too. Well, while we're waiting, what does the clue book say about the Baracco village? On page 24? Baracco village, where we just arrived. What it's like. The Baracco tribe live in a village high up in the hills which surround the Valley of Aedan. These people are mountaineers and spend most of their time on the mountain slopes hunting animals for food. The queen of the Baracco, Halawa, rules in her own right. She's the Aedan equivalent of today's single mother and businesswoman. Today being 1990. Ask her about her daughter. She has a mother's pride in her child and about uniting the tribes. Her daughter, Halisa, is as rambunctious as any outer world teenager and even more likely to get into jams. The great woodsman, Shamuru, is a member of the Baracco tribe, but is seldom found in the vicinity of the village. He's usually out in the jungle. If you find him, ask him to join you. He's a top-notch guide and loyal ally. He also has interesting things to say about his tribe. I think Shamuru is probably one that we want to recruit because that's going to be this game's equivalent of Shamino. There's the Queen's Hut and a teleport plate. And that's literally all it gives us about this village. Okay. Just need the sun to come up. And the sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay, look. I get it. The music ends, and all I have to do is save. And then we'll have music again. I remembered that from 2 weeks ago. I thought that was a door. Maybe don't look at people while they're sleeping. You thought it was a door, but it was really a jar? Possibly. What culture are these people based on? Is this like Norse culture? Mountaineers. They had all the fishing equipment. Definitely seem more European influence with the lighter hair color and yeah, I don't know. But the sun is coming out, so I'll finally get to talk to some of them, I think. Some Yopo Pinde and Chocolatl. That's a good haul. Yet. Seriously, I need someone to wake up. Wake up and tell me everything. Tooth necklace. Cloth. Bow. Oh. I am in the Queen's hut. I wasn't. It's fine. There's no actual, like, ownership of property by these groups. So. You see a rugged looking native dressed in bearskin. The native stares at you, not rudely, but cautiously. Another stranger in Baracco lands. I don't know why that voice came out. Oh, that is not. I love hitting the wrong buttons. I'm guessing this is just going to be like a random villager person, but we will prepare for notes of the taking. Yaka? Yaka? Job. Member of Baracco tribe. Her job is that she's a member of the tribe. Sure. Baracco. The native seems to warm to the subject. We live in the mountains and protect ourselves from the cold with heavy furs. We war with the Pindiro. There are also strangers in our lands, strangers who are not enemies. Really? Who might these strangers be? Our ruler is Halawa, a queen and great a queen of great a queen of great wisdom and cunning. Our greatest warrior is Shamuru. All right. The Pindiro live north and east of us by a lake. They live on the plains and hunt plains beasts. Why are they your enemy? There are two strangers in these lands. One is old and the other young. Which did you mean? Out of curiosity, Yaka, are the two strangers the old man and young man that are currently traveling with me? Because if so, I think I've met them. On an island west of the village lives an old man named Topuru. Topuru is mad, always speaking of rocks. He stays away from the Baracco. Ah, I see. We know how to cure him. Island west of Baracco Village. All right. Young? In the northeast part of this valley lives a strange man. Strange like you. His furs are odd and he speaks oddly. He says his name is Britas? There is much more to his name, but it is impossible to remember. He says he comes from far away. So there was Spectre. I this might be the first time that we've heard about this person. I don't know. Northeast part of valley where Baracco live. We will seek him out, I suppose. Halawa is the ruler of the Baracco. Her mother was queen before her. It is our way. The Baracco have queens instead of kings. Alisa is to be the next queen, if she lives so long. The native looks unhappy. Oh no, what's wrong with Alisa? I begin to get an inkling of what our quest might be. Too much said already. Go speak to the queen if you would learn more. Shamuru is the name of the greatest hunter of the Baracco. Shamuru travels the valley, learning all of its paths and secrets. Shamuru is more at home in the wild than with his tribe. Great. Thank you. May the spirits save you from falling. I suppose that seems like a logical parting for a mountain dwelling people. Why is the chieftain still asleep? Wake up, chieftain, I want to speak with you. Come here and let me shoot you. Oh wait, that's not this game. Wait, okay, she's not there anymore. Where is she? Arg! Woman. I love it when it does this. Because she was asleep here. Now she's not. But I have no idea where I'm supposed to look for her. That was her hut. Those are generic people. They're usually like right around the fires. Oh boy. Okay. Well, does she go and eat? Where did... She doesn't appear to be in the slaughterhouse. There was literally one location of interest in this entire village, according to the clue book. And There she is. Why is she out here? You see a weary, handsome native woman with regal bearing. Spirits, blessings on the stranger, she says. She looks sad and distracted. Note to Link, don't get out of the cart to fight. The cart doesn't have brakes. Shadows. Things are going well in Hyrule, it seems. Okay, chieftain lady. Halawa, mother of Halisa. Okay. Shadows. Queen and mother of the future queen. Morocco tribe, mountain dwellers of the north. Yep. All right, let's ask about Halisa. Halisa is Halawa's daughter, but Halisa has been seized and carried away. Wait, a second chieftain's daughter kidnapping? This is how the game started. Oh my gosh, Shadows. As the Baracco said, I forgot exactly what they said, but paraphrasing, I hope you don't fall. Shutting off the motive power of the machine helping to move you up a mountain while at a significant grade when the machine has no brakes probably makes for a thrilling ride. A gigantic ape thing bigger than any warrior lives on a ledge north of the Baracco village near the river. A gigantic ape thing lives on a ledge north of the Baracco village near the river. Not long ago, it came down off its ledge and seized Halisa, carrying her away. Halawa's warriors sometimes see them upon the ledge, but can never climb up to the ledge. We do not know when the ape thing will choose to harm Halisa, to dash her to death. A tear trickles down her cheek. Oh my. Unite? Tribes unite? Never! There is old hatred between the tribes, especially between Baracco and Pindiro. A shadow crosses her face. Still, Halawa would unite with other tribes, even Pindiro. for the warrior great enough to bring her daughter Halisa back to her. Jimmy whips out his notebook. Got it, boss. Great. We have our quest. She gives you a distracted little gesture of goodbye and turns somberly to other thought. Rescue a... All right, so we have a King Kong rescue to execute. Apparently. Right? Because on a hill north of the tribe by the river. So where will, well, where will this path go? Is this how we're going to get Shimuru? Who we should recruit while we're here if possible. It's a raft! Are you freaking kidding me? Finally have a raft in this game? Only I don't, but you would need at least 4 people carrying paddles to operate the raft effectively. Well, but Jimmy's here. Jimmy, get on the raft. Oh, do I have to get paddles? Ah! Fine. Died to a missed shield parry. Oh, jeez. Shadows. I'm sorry. I have never successfully parried in a game. I mean, that's probably an exaggeration. I probably have just accidentally successfully parried before, but games that are designed to have you do those sorts of things, I'm not super great at. Okay, now I'm exploring the wilderness at nighttime. Yay! I should probably have saved. On a hill, north of the village, near the river. Seriously, what's the point of that ladder? It's blocked by a freaking bush. Okay, I have lost all of my bearing. I haven't really. I know where I am, I just... How do I get back to the village? Back to the future? I mean, if there was a DeLorean around, I would certainly be willing to use that. Okay. This would be the northward bound path, which I had assumed would take me towards the objective, but maybe I was wrong. on a ledge north of the village near the river. That's got to be this, which is back the other side of the river. All right, let's explore. But with intention this time, instead of randomly wandering, which is what I was doing before. You know, this would be potentially easier if I was just follow the river. Mm-hmm. This one seems like it should be a fairly easy quest. I'm not going to assume that it is, but... Wait, but... Let me go there. It looks like there's a cave behind that waterfall. But I can't get to it. Sadness. All right. I see a ledge. What I could really use right now is just like teleportation magic. That would appear to be King Kong. It's a gorilla. Somehow I have to get up there. What do you think the odds are that I'm going to die in my first encounter with the gorilla? Wonder. I wonder if I have to take the raft and go through what seemed like a cave at the back of the waterfall. So I don't see any path up, but it's possible that there would be a route through a cave that brought me out somewhere that I can't presently see. Yeah, so there's like a path up there. Is there a equivalent to the viewing stones in the magic? Human skull and Pinde. Yeah, absolutely. There is a cave behind the waterfall. Although it looks like there might be a way just south of me. The edge of the screen. There might be a way up. Oh. Yeah, I think it's going to be that waterfall. And I think I'm going to need the raft in order to get there. Is that a tiger? It is indeed a saber-toothed tiger. Let's not fight it and pretend that we did. It's not doing us any harm. How do you pretend to fight a saber-toothed tiger? You go back to town and tell people that you did? Shamuru! And it is indeed, it's just Shamino. You see a quiet man, almost more a jungle spirit than a man. It is Aokon! It has been long since Shamuru has seen you awake. Long since the night that Darden the Huge trampled through our camp. Oh, I need to... I need to recruit Shamuru. Who are we getting rid of? We're keeping Triolo for sure. Right now, Jimmy is taking all of our quest notes. So I think Rafkin. Although, can I recruit? Maybe I can have a bigger party than 4. Shamuru thinks it... Sorry. Oh, wow. I just punched the microphone. I apologize. Shamuru thinks it would be a good thing to travel with Aokon. Yay! Party of 5! He has freaking leather armor. A bow and arrow. And 1 berry. He's also one of our strongest people. Excellent. I don't need to talk to him because I talked to the generic woman and they'll have the same, but I'm not familiar with that greeting, but Shamuru to you too. Shamuru is Shamino's name in this world. Zen. That's man. Human. Exactly. Okay, I need paddles. I think. I found one meat, and one meat, and one meat, and one meat. Drive the new Shamuru Ultima today. Oh my gosh, Detective Zen, you're not wrong. I had many dingable thought. I'm not going to say them. I have. Nobody's carrying paddles. They like making a lot of jerky. Paddles. Paddles? I honestly have no idea. Like, it doesn't even tell you that. Practical information, page 17. Nope. Finding food, yeah. Trade. Language. Healing. Strange property values. Ancient history. I don't understand. Paddles! Oh my gosh, I am thick. I was like, where do I get paddles? There are literally paddles just sitting right next to the boat. Okay, I need 4 of them to be able to have a paddle. Lovely. Use raft! I have a raft. It has taken forever to be able to travel the river. Apparently, though, we're limited in where we can travel the river. Um, what? What is that? I mean, yeah, it's an island. Apatosaurus! It's a do you think he saw us? I don't think that's an island. I think that's part of the Apatosaurus. If I look, it says it's an island. I think it's actually the main body of the Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus. This is not the right waterfall. And while this is the right waterfall, it is not the one we were looking for. What is this place? The raft, yeah, it is, but it's not an island. It's wide enough that it prevents me from going down some of the smaller channels, which I'm sure was intentional. So let's see, notes wise. Island west of Barako Village. This will be Tapuru. I need to give him a blue stone. Chocolatl, Pinde, and Yopo. Looks like he's partaking in the wrong kind of horticulture. Well, he thinks that he lost his mind. He didn't. He just thinks that he did. Which, in some ways, isn't that the same thing? Don't know how to advance time. Other than just spacebar. I could rest. I don't know how. But this is a game. Not while foes are near. What foes? I don't, like, literally what foes? Game. Wait, where did he go? Did he wake up? You see a skinny, white-haired, wide-eyed, old native man. It is a pale spirit from the water. He peers at you, looking you over. Not a tribesman, not a sakra. Must be a spirit. He shoves you out, or he shoves out his hand, obviously expecting it to go right through you. It doesn't. He draws back, confused. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Maybe. Spirit stranger knows Topuru's name. It is. He stops and thinks for several moments, then wanders away, completely forgetting about you. Oh, that was good. Please, do not poke me, sir. I am not a spirit. You see it? Oh. It is the spirit stranger come to smash Topuru's skull or give him food and call him friend. Topuru was once shaman of the Urali tribe. Now Topuru tends this small island and keeps it from floating away. Topuru was of the Urali tribe, but when Topuru lost his mind, young Wamap, his apprentice, banished him. The Urali are the hidden tribe. Wamap! He screams, where? Topuru will kill. Why? Wamap is not here. Yes, hidden. Topuru will gladly tell the spirit stranger where the Urali hide. All members of the Urali tell strangers where the tribe hides. He snorts contemptuously. Now, if the spirit stranger were to find Topuru's mind and bring it to Topuru, Topuru would decide that the stranger was a very, very, very good man who deserves to know where the Urali hide. Topuru has no mind. Topuru lost his mind. Suddenly he grabs your head and tries to pry it open. Failing that, he draws back. The spirit stranger has a strong grasp on his own mind. Does the spirit stranger want to know how Topuru lost his mind? Topuru was once a great shaman, filled with the power of the spirits. But Topuru wanted to know more. Topuru challenged other shamans to battles of magic. Topuru always won, except when he lost. He picks a small spider off his shoulder and absently eats it. Topuru once challenged the great shaman Balakai of the Barab tribe. They live far to the southwest. Balakai had strange magics. Balakai called Topuru's mind out of Topuru's very head and placed it in a small rock. Balakai kept the rock. Balakai said that he would destroy the rock if Topuru did not go away forever, so Topuru lives here, hoping his mind is not destroyed. Yes, Topuru's mind is in a small blue stone. Balakai of the Barab tribe has it. No, I have it. No, do not leave. Topuru will be lonely. Wait, Topuru is lonely even with others here. Yes, leave. Use. Move? I don't know how to give him the stone. I have the stone. We know it was all a hoax. He just thinks that his mind was taken. Ah, okay. Has the spirit stranger found Topuru's mind? Yes. What? Let Topuru see. He looks around through your goods and then snatches the small blue stone from Aegon. Before you can stop him, he pops it into his mouth. He looks thrilled. Topuru has his mind back. Topuru is a very different man. He doesn't look any different. Topuru has earned the spirit stranger's gratitude. Topuru should give spirit stranger something. He closes his eyes and twists his face in thought. Topuru knows. Have some turtle food. I'm sorry, what? Turtles are nice. Turtles have always been Topuru's friends, except when they bit him. But they were hungry. He thinks for a moment. Want some turtle food? Swamp turtles like this best, he says as he hands you some rancid hunks of turtle food. Lots of swamp turtles near old home. You are welcome. Topuru, best pizza maker on island. I mean, considering Topuru is the only person on the island, accurate. Yes, hidden. It is easy to find them unless you know where to look. It's easy to find them unless you know where to look. Find the stone city of the Nawatla. Go northeast to where the cliffs are riddled with caves. All right, let's see. Go to Pitch to Coddle. Go northeast to where the cliffs are riddled with caves. It's easy to find them unless you know where to look. So they're like small things, such as car keys and glasses. They're definitely something that you left. They're definitely something that you put in a particular place so you would remember where you put them. The second cave from the north is a tunnel. It leads to the Urali lands. Without my mind, Topuru could not tell you that. Yes, he could. No, he couldn't. Great. I will just leave you to your turtles. I understand that you like turtles. No. No, do not leave. Topuru will be lonely. Wait, Topuru is lonely even with others here. Yes, leave. Still thinking about what happens when that rock makes its way through his... Yeah, me too. that just... We will leave him to his own devices. Right, so we found Tapuru's island. I have no idea. Literally no idea where the heck we are. I don't think it's even possible to get to the place that we wanted to go. Are you kidding me? Is this... Did we go at full circle? I think this is where we picked up the raft. Ooh, self-care time. Thank you for the self-care redeem. Wow. That's possible. I'm trying to figure out. Only next to land. I am next to land. Okay. I'm fairly certain this is exactly where we picked up the raft. So we just borrowed it and we brought it back to the same spot. I noticed a thing on the map about... Well, just looking at the paths, there's another spot where the path just like disappears to nothing. Like there's a path to nowhere. I don't think it was just an earmarked governmental appropriation. Like the infamous bridge to nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere. I'm curious to see where the road to nowhere takes me. Onward and eastward. Because I'm still trying to figure out how to get... Aw, look! He's Stegosaurus! I honestly thought there would be more dinosaurs in this game. But since they are few and far between, I have to stop and appreciate the dinosaur art when we come across one. It doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, saber-toothed tiger. And it is not wanting to let us by without a fight. Are we... I want everybody to fight. Okay, there. Hide! We need hide. Dead tiger. Somebody's got a knife. Turtle bait. 8. It looks like meat. Only green. That's the tar bucket. Somebody has a knife. Oh. Rafkin. Use knife on tiger. You skinned the big cat. Power Ranger theme? I wanted to, Detective Zen. Sadly, the tiger decided to attack. So now I have a folded skin. I also think we can get some meat. If I can just get people to stop standing on the tiger's body. Meat. Get 4 meat. I'm carrying too much. Surprised. I wonder if that saber-toothed tiger skin will end up being the hide that gets used for the drum. The tiger by the toe didn't let him go when he hollered. This is true. Okay, so the path just peters out. Why was there a path to here? Like, what is this place that it has a path to it? Cave. Is this the Sakra Caves? No. It's not. He's the modern man. With the frying pan. Best weapon. You see a strong-looking blonde man in tattered earth clothes. My God! It is a civilized man. Another outer world man trapped in this primordial hole. Welcome to hell, stranger. I am Fritz von Hundleben. I am from Munich. How did he get here? Typical Swedish person. um He smiles mockingly. I am the world's worst chooser of employers. Actually, I am an archaeologist. Until recently, I was assistant to Johann Spector. Not a real job, but an amazing simulation. Spector. Yeah, Spector, a brilliant man. Anthropologist, I skipped right over half of it. A brilliant man. Archaeologist, anthropologist, geologist. I went on many digs with him. And it is my fault that he went mad. Yes. Why would you say this? He sighs. I was on a dig in Guatemala. I found some rocks, black, charred rocks, which I did not recognize. Much later, back in Germany, I showed them to Dr. Spector. Johann grew very interested in them, said they contained interesting radiant energies, wrote many of his colleagues about them. Professor Rafkin interrupts gently. I can attest to the veracity of that statement, Teokon. Good to see you, Professor Rafkin. Yeah, I know you by reputation. Anyway, I visited him one day when he had these stones hooked up to some sort of funny battery apparatus. He wanted to show me what he could do with these stones now. He said they created strange ripples in the fabric of time and space. He surprised even himself this time. He began to channel power from the stones, and suddenly, this black door, I guess it was, descended upon us, brought us here. He gestures around, encompassing all the valley. Anyway, I did all the work, trying to hunt food and protect us from hostile natives, while he tried to reverse the process that brought us here. But he gradually changed. Stopped trying to escape, started trying to track down the source of other energy emissions. One day, he went away, was gone for weeks. He came back with a mad light in his eyes, and a thing he called a crystal brain. Johann wouldn't stop barking about it. Detective Zen, that ouch, that ouch, that ouch. Oh dear. He said he had found this underground city far to the southwest, and this brain was proof of the wonders he had seen. He had these plans to use the energies he had mastered to conquer the earth. So, I told him he was a nutcase, and he told me to leave. I ran away with all our supplies, ammunition, and the brain, and came here. The natives seem to like me here. So I told him he was a nutcase. He told me to leave. So I did, taking all of our ammunition, his special archaeological find, and I came here. I love how matter of fact he is about that. Oh, I love that. That's great. Yeah. There are many native tribes in this vicinity. Pianderos to the southeast of my cave, Barako to the southwest, others to the far south. We didn't get along when I first came here, but I have convinced them that I am a worthy warrior. They don't know anything about boxing here. Now I am highly respected. Convinced them that he was a mighty warrior because he knows how to box. Rummaging in his pockets for a moment, he pulls out a strange crystalline device. I have no idea why Spectre called this a brain. I asked him why he did, and he said a great many things that made no sense whatsoever. Here, perhaps you will be able to figure it out. He hands you the device. Yeah, I have some rifle ammunition in my cave. No rifle. Johann destroyed it when I called him ein fruitcake. Nine, I will just stay around here. This way I know I won't run into Spectre again. Well, return whenever you wish. It is quite a treat for me to speak to a civilized human being. Oh. So far, not getting done the things I necessarily anticipated doing today, but certainly have found some interesting things. He supposedly gave us the brain. Don't see it. I see turtle food. My rifle, a grenade, 7 tarred cloth strips, 3 fired clay pots, 10 berries, 1 tortilla, an empty jar, magnesium ribbons. I don't see a brain. Ah! I think maybe I was carrying too much. You see a crystal brain. Reminds me of the crystal skull in various media. "60 rifle bullets!" Yeah, gimme. Heck yeah. Best weapon in the game. I should save it for really, really desperate fights. Nice. Five tortillas, 20 beans, and 6 chops. So food. That's just bananas, right? Oh, no, cornmeal. Oh. The basket made me think it had bananas on it. Cooking some chops. Hello. A boulder. Desperate fights are when I need to celebrate. Rock hammer? Metal hammer. Use on... Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm so scared. It didn't work. I should have saved before trying that. That was my bad. Don't have enough gunpowder, do I? Only have 3 pinches. Is there a spell that might work? Stepped in lava? Sort of. I blew up a grenade while I was still carrying it. Oh, you did. That's ouchy. What I really could use is some dynamite. Don't do that, it'll hurt your foot. What are the possibilities of locational information being in here? Rafkin's laboratory, small caves. I should maybe look there. I don't know. Wasn't his name Fritz? Yeah. Is there an index? Ah, page 4? Fritz's cave is number 13. Yeah. I mean, we found it, so I think we figured out where it is. 23. Silverback's ledge. How do we get onto the Silverback's ledge? Hmm. Hmm. All right. I don't know. I don't presently have enough ingredients to make more grenades. We did previously drop a grenade on a Tyrannosaurus's head or we dropped a boulder on a Tyrannosaurus's head by blowing up grenades. Or, yeah. I don't know if something similar will work to move that grenade or that boulder out of the way, or if I might need like a pickaxe or something. So I'm gonna leave off for now. One does not simply... It's fine, I know a druid. I wish. Oh, hello. We have a gorilla skull. Multiple gorilla skulls. Huh. This is me being the world's least speedrunny game player, right? Completely just not in any way focused on how quickly I accomplish anything in this game. What the hell was... I didn't even see the snake. Apparently, I was attacked by a snake. And it died before I even noticed it was there. Uh-oh, somebody's poisoned. Triolo. Poison. Poison. Heal? Maybe? Yes! Did you know that combining chocolate with a human skull generates light? That's okay. And I could go and talk to the Pandiro. Oh, that's a big lake. Did you know that combining chocolate with a living person's mouth creates a good time? Actually, yes. Yes, I did. Well, I mean, for most people. Unfortunately, there are some people for whom it does not create a good time because they are allergic. Oh, my light spell disappeared. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get up onto that ledge. Get up onto that ledge. So for now, I'm gonna go talk to the mortal enemies of the people we were just meeting with and see if the Pandiro will tell us what they need in order to join the alliance. And it better not be anything silly like spill the blood of my enemies, because that is counterproductive to building an alliance, right? It's the end of the soundtrack. I wasn't actually being attacked by anything, but the end of the soundtrack sounds like battle music starting and scared the heck out of me. Oh, come on. What's with all these bushes in the way? Let us out, let us out, let us in, let us in. Um, why is this so difficult to find a path? Finally. All right, this path should take us to the Pandiro. Alphadon? I mean, it died really fast, but what the heck's an Alphadon? Dinosaurs of Aeodon, page 9. Allosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Apatosaurus, Archelon, Deinonychus, Dimetrodon. I don't see Alphadon listed anywhere. Alphadon, giant rat! This nasty little creature is basically a giant rat. It's about a foot long and weighs several pounds. It will eat vegetable matter, but it will also eat explorers. It runs in packs and attacks by biting. Okay. Giant gorilla. You know, if we could get the Gigantopithecus to move that boulder for us. Wouldn't that be good? Okay, Pindiro Village. Ooh, what's that? Stegosaurus shield. Yes, please. Too heavy. Everything's always too heavy. Rafkin could use it. Wonder if he can pick it up. Not too heavy. His shield will protect. How heavy is the Stegosaurus shield? Apparently, it is quite heavy. It's more than 5 stone. Fine. Would have liked the Stego shield, but okay, too much. Wow, one would think that with how as late as I slept in today, I would not be yawning quite this much. You see a ruggedly handsome warrior. Yes, Aokon? It is Docre. I mean, he greeted me as Aokon, so he's definitely one of the... Which game is he? Or which character is he? It's Dupree. Dopre. Yeah, it's Dopre. Join us. Dokre cannot join with Aokon. Aokon has too many people with him already. Well, we'll fix that. Give all your stuff away, Rafkin. Because we're abandoning you. as Dork Ray. I did too, but it's fine. Of course, the young learn all they think they can from the old and then abandon them. Docre would like hunting with Aokon. Docre will join. Huzzah! Let us stop talking. Docre and Aokon should go find something to smash. Squeak! What have you got? An axe? Spears? An addle-addle? Which is a spear chucker, right? I don't know how it works. Does one need to also prep spears? But also, you can carry a fuck ton of stuff. So how about we get you that Stegosaurus shield for future use? Yeah? Don't ya know? Yet. Stegosaurus shield. Yeah! Nicey nice. I should have come to these places first. How many kilos in a fuck ton? I don't know. A great many stone. Let us talk to woman. You can see a lean, tanned native wearing very little. The native stands back, eyeing you cautiously. Ruwal. Her name is Ruwal. Not RuPaul. Ruwal. Although, wouldn't it be cool if it was RuPaul? Ruwal hunts on the vast Pindiro plains, fishes in the lakes and rivers. Oh, if I'm remembering correctly, the Pindiro are the ones that are modeled roughly on North American plains Indians. Ruwal is of the Pindiro tribe, the plains runners, fishers, enemies of the Barako. Fishers. Pindiro catch many fish from the river's end. Lake. The native points vaguely to the north. The big lake sometimes used rafts to fish away from shore. Raft? Yes. Would like to know more. I would like to know more. The native looks at you impatiently. Logs tied together. Must have 4 people with paddles to use raft. Disquiqui make many paddles. Sometimes we trade for them. Yes, Disquiqui's strange tribe. Do not fight. Live far away west of Stone City. Must get back to work. Generic villager did not like talking to us. The Barako tribe lives to the west, near many waterfalls. The Pindiro and Barako are enemies from ancient times. Alright, sure, yeah. Why though? You see a balding, nearly toothless native man. Kunawo hears a stranger, one not of the Pindiro. Is that a teddy bear drawn on his head? Speak. Say what you wish of Kunawo. Kunawo is this one's name. Shaman of the Pindiro. Trade with visitors. Speak with spirits. Advise chief. Heal warriors. Many jobs. Let's start here. The ancient shaman tilts his head as though listening to voices you cannot hear. Kunawo gasps for breath and shakes violently. A wild, hot wind whips across you. Spirit of Cuckoos, Kunawo invokes your blessing upon Aokon, and Aokon is healed. Spirit of Cuckoos, Kunawo invokes your blessing upon Triolo, and Triolo is healed, etc. Badass looking skull, but just drew a teddy bear. Aw, that's cute. There are many spirits. Spirits of the plains, animals, rivers, many spirits. They speak to Kunawo. Kunawo speaks with chief and warriors, tells them what spirits say. Often Kunawo must ask spirits to help him heal sick and wounded tribesmen. Many Pindiro hunt fish from the waters, use much flax in making fishing strings. Kunawo will trade 1 pinde, chocolatl, and yopo for 5 flax, but only with his fellow shamans. I sense one who also knows the ways of the spirits with you, but he does not have enough flax to trade. Alrighty. Ooh, is smokehouse. Stack of weapons. Really need his armor. You live among dinosaurs and you don't really armor yourselves, and that is I just don't get it. Why would you not wear armor if you've got dinosaurs everywhere? Where's the chief? I have some negotiating to do. Banana. Paddles. They hide them dang paddles really well in this game. Chieftain, you see a sharp-eyed matriarch with graying hair. Another stranger. Word has reached the Pindiro that such a warrior roams the valley. What does the stranger want among the Pindiro? We will find out quickly. It is just about time. First, tell me your name. The warrior addresses Inara. Inara Sarah. Seriously? No. I can't. Like, Inara is always going to make me think of Firefly. Although this is from well before Firefly. Inara is queen of the Pendiro tribe. I have to ask name and job. Those are the starting questions. The Pendiros are plains runners. We live free on the open plains, hunting beasts and of the field and fish of the water. Our enemies are the Baracos. Yes, we know this. Okay, Showa. Beasts. The Pendiro are the best hunters of the plains. Pendiro warriors are strong and tireless. Many of our people pull fish from the rivers and paddle rafts out into the Great Lake to hunt the larger fish that live there. It is dangerous to go into the Great Lake without a raft and 4 people with paddles. The creatures under the water will eat any warrior they find swimming. It is Squeak we make our paddles. They are a strange tribe far to the south. That's why my fish of the field business never worked. Thank you, Elixir. I did just notice like a minute ago that what the time was. So we will be ending as soon as this conversation ends. But the Baracos lived to the west and south. They dwell on the slopes of the mountain. They come into Pendiro territory too often. We beat them back. West of the Pendiro village, along the northern cliff face, is a cave where lives a strange man. A man as strange as he whom Inara now addresses. His skin and clothes are odd. He fights without spear or knife, but only with clenched fists. Yet no Pendiro warrior can stand before him. The strange warrior wishes to unite the tribes. This warrior has seen his mind laid low by the sun. She laughs at you. And she thinks about it. Strange warrior, the Pendiro the Pendiro fight many brave enemies, such as the Baraco. This is our way of life. But many good warriors die in this constant fighting. Inara must be willing to trade one way for the other. She thinks a while longer. Inara will accept a union of tribes. Jimmy looks quite surprised. Well, that sure was easy for a change. Guess they must be really tired of fighting. Okay. Thank you. Inara knows nothing of thank you. Aokon, Peacebringer, is welcome here. Aokon may return anytime. Well, despite the fact that we were lost for half the stream and couldn't figure out how to get to where the Baraco wanted us to be, the Pendiro, no quest. Just join Union. The quest for the Pendiro was literally ask them to join. So we got another one ticked off the list. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 5. That leaves 5 more tribes that we need to bring on board, and then we need to build the great drum. I honestly didn't think I was going to get one on board today. Okay. It took a little bit to get back into, but I'm glad that I streamed today. I'm glad that I got back on the horse and started progressing this game a little bit further. I do want to say thank you everybody for joining me today. I will be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for Mass Effect Andromeda this week, because we're alternating between Andromeda and Control, and this week is Andromeda. Elixir, thank you so much for the resubscription, and of course, as always, for being a mod. And 16-bit Eric, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I very much appreciate you popping in. Thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. I hope that you had a decent enough time, a good time watching. And I will hope to see you again in the near future. Tomorrow, as I said, is Andromeda, and then Outer Wilds DLC coming up on Monday. And Wednesday is more Nuclear Ship Savannah archival material. We'll be back to this game next Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, for more dinosaurs and peacemaking, I guess. I guess we could call ourselves the Peacemaker. It seems like a pretty slow Saturday. I guess we're gonna pop on over to Jeff Britlag. He is presently playing Marvel Snap. Peacemaking with dinosaurs, yes. But there are not very many people that I follow who are presently streaming. So we're going to pop in over there. If you want to drop the raid call when we get there, it comes in subscriber and non-subscriber varieties. It is hashtag Rogue Raid. And so feel free to copy and paste that. It's been a couple weeks since I was on for my weekend streams. Thank you all so much for joining and saying hello and hanging out and the bits and the subs and the, yeah, all of it. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.